Welcome into episode 32 of the Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. I'm Jake.
I'm Skylar.
Today we're going to be talking about a number of things. GTA 6 coming to Netflix.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's a little out there.
Call of Duty PlayStation port sales being a lot higher than I would have expected. And my Beast of Reincarnation review. But before we get into that, just a bit of housekeeping for you. We post gameplay videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Currently, we're going through 007 First Light, Halo Campaign Evolved, and Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. This podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just search up Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. Follow us and rate us on those platforms. It helps get the show out to more people. Join our Discord server where you can hang out and talk about games, movies, and whatever you want. It's also a place to keep up with everything going on with the channel. If you have any interest in movies, we also have a podcast called Run It Back, where we go through different movie franchises and review, recap, and rank each movie in the franchise. Currently, we're going through the Marvel Cinematic Universe leading into Avengers Doomsday, and this week's episode is TBD because Skylar's Disney Plus account is being stupid.
Yeah, it really is. Even the support people don't know what's going on, so...
So the next one will be Doctor Strange, but we did Spider-Man Brand New Day. So if you care about that,
go check it out.
All links to that, socials, all in the Linktree link below. Play anything cool?
Pragmata. It was actually pretty damn good.
Get to it at some point.
Mm-hmm. You really need to. You'll really enjoy it.
There's too many games.
Yeah, but
and they're like about to start like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and Pragmata would really reel you in.
But the thing is that so they're pretty short. Like, is Pragmata still about the length of Resident Evil?
I would say so, yeah. Maybe a little bit shorter, but it's still got some hours behind it, especially trying to 100% it.
Yeah. By the end of the year, I'll be there.
Nice.
By the end of the year. Also, what's up with Spider-Man? You beat it? Or did you just move on to 2?
Oh, no, I beat the first one.
What the fuck? How short is the first game?
It's honestly a lot shorter than I remember, man. Like, you just go through, take out Martin Lee, and then it immediately jumps into the Sinister Six, but then there's like maybe 5 missions after that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that you moved on to 2. I was like, he probably just like did whatever in the first game, and then all right, let's go to the second one.
No.
That's crazy.
I completed it, yeah. So
people complaining about Spider-Man 2's length need to shut up.
Yes, they do. Because it's really, yeah, I don't know.
Well, fun.
Yeah.
I've just been playing Beast of Reincarnation, but we'll talk about that later.
All right.
So yeah, probably the biggest, weirdest thing that happened this week, GTA 6 getting a extended look. But if you want to be one of the first people to see it, you better re-up that Netflix subscription and make sure it's good to go.
It honestly really surprises me that they're going this direction because it's like a freaking paywall in order to see it. Because they normally just go onto YouTube and just do something like that. Or
yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's happening August 27th at 3 p.m. Pissed Pacific Standard.
Ah, nice.
But it'll be on YouTube 6 hours later. Oh, so like it's a weird time window thing. And yeah, and it was a weird thing when they announced this. Them announcing it like 3 weeks ahead of time. When I saw the tweet go up and they were like talking about it,
yeah,
I was like, oh, sick. This is like in a couple of days.
No,
it was like the 27th. I was like, today's the 6th. Like,
hey, they gotta get people enough time to get their Netflix accounts back up. Yeah.
Because now you can't do the password sharing. That's how they get
it's all just a big money game.
But yeah, I was really confused about this. And then Tim from Kind of Funny had a take on this.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? This actually kind of makes sense as to maybe why they're doing this. Is you put it onto YouTube. I didn't look up the numbers, but I imagine that both the GTA 6 trailers are like the highest viewed gaming trailers of all time. So it's like, you know, like a ton of people already know about GTA 6, especially if you're in the YouTube space, if you're on Twitter, you know, stuff like that. But there's a lot of people that aren't. But you know where a lot of people are? Netflix.
Yep.
And it's a weird thing of like Tim's talking about. I haven't used Netflix in forever, but he's talking about like stuff that Netflix does now, and it's like they're doing like live events and you know like all this stuff and everything. That's like, oh, like
they've already done it, like a live event.
Yeah, all the fights.
Oh, what
like
the
the
hell?
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson stuff.
I didn't realize those were on Netflix.
Yeah. WWE is on Netflix and they show it live.
Interesting.
So it's like, oh, okay, they're doing a lot of weird stuff now. But he was like, there's a bunch of people who just watch Netflix, and he's not saying it of like this is where they get their news, but he's like, when this trailer or extended look gets onto Netflix, this is going to be a lot of people's first time hearing about the game, which is really weird to think about because it's like the biggest game in forever.
It is pretty wild. I don't know. I feel like GTA 6 is like how Mario is at this point.
I mean, like, you know about it, but I don't know if everybody would know about like the Ocarina of Time remake. I bet you there's a shit ton of people that have no idea that got announced.
Oh, well, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can see what you mean now.
And that is the weird thing with GTA, because you would think like, well, this is the biggest fucking game in the world. You know, like GTA 5 has sold like 200 whatever million copies and all this stuff. It's been the GTA game for the past fucking 13 years.
Yeah.
Or 13. Yeah. It was right before the PS4.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
But yeah, because he was like, yeah, this is where like this or my wife's friends are gonna hear about GTA for the first time, is because they watch a ton of Netflix and it's be like, oh, GTA 6 is coming out. And also, if this is your first time ever hearing about GTA 6, good for you.
Yeah, I mean, like, good on you for sure.
You just gotta wait 3 months for the game to come out.
We've been over here waiting, what, 13 years, you said?
Yeah. But even just that first trailer came out December 23.
Holy shit, was it really that long ago?
Because it came out December 23 with a 2025 window. And then when we got closer, it got pushed to May 26 and then to November 26.
They better not do it again.
They can't.
During the live event, they're like, coming next year.
By the way, February. So like, this is where the gameplay is going to be, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Do you think this will be the welcome to the world of GTA 6? It'll be like a 20-minute, like, here's all the shit that you could do in this game.
I heard it's going to be like a 6-hour long thing. Or is that false news?
No, the window is 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
6 hour long.
I was wondering, I was like, how much fucking content is in this game?
It's like the Death Stranding 2 previews.
Yeah.
Where they're like, yeah, we played it for 30 hours. It's like 30 hours. It's like, yeah, we got like maybe halfway through the game. It's like,
fuck
me. It comes up. So like 3 p.m. Pacific is 5 o'clock us. So it'll be on YouTube at 1 a.m.
Oh.
That's the 6 hour thing that you're hearing. It's the exclusivity is 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that would be insane.
I guarantee you it'll be at least 30 to 45 minutes.
And I think, yeah, it'll just show everything that you could do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people thinking GTA Online.
No.
Not yet.
They're not going to do that yet.
I'll be interested to see what they do with it, with online. I'm of the mind they're just going to keep doing what they did. They did it with GTA 5. They did it with Red Dead 2. The game comes out, and then like a month later, online comes out. But like, there's people thinking that like it's going to be its own separate thing, and it's going to come out like a year later, and all this stuff. I don't know.
We'll see what they do, but it's definitely going to be a thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
GTA 5 still makes a shit ton of money. Like,
and then imagine what they better souped up online mode.
And they teamed up with that one company that does like the RP stuff. So like now that's going to be like integrated into GTA.
What's the RP stuff?
Role playing.
Oh.
Where like people can be a cop.
I see what you mean.
They're like actually talking on the radio and doing shit like that. Because that's like a big thing with GTA 5 now. But that's like a post release thing and everything. But now the idea would be with GTA 6, that would all be there actually integrated off the rip. Because I don't even know if, like, I haven't looked too much into it, but I actually don't even know if it's like, is it just PC that does that? Because you can do mods and stuff, or could you do that on console? I don't even know.
I guess if you did like a private lobby, but
like you can do like a bunch of different shit.
Oh, then that's probably just like, PC then.
Like you are a cop and you're like calling in other people and you're talking on the radio. And
oh, I see what you mean.
You can arrest people and stuff like that.
Okay. I would assume that's a mod then.
But yeah, we'll see. That's gonna be interesting. And surprise, surprise, your boss called it.
Dude, I know. Every single time there's some sort of event for stuff like this, I have to go to work.
Because I was like, oh, we could do a bonus episode like we did with the showcases and all this stuff. And I have it, and you send me your schedule, and then you were like, oh, August 27th. I'm like, yep. I pull up your schedule. Well, would you look at that?
Yeah. My straight up second day at work.
just call it. Come on.
I can't.
Just come on home. So that next episode, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
That'll be the big meat and potatoes.
Big potato.
What if it's a little potato?
I really hope not.
That is something that I'm a little worried about, because I've seen, there's this one dude, I see his TikToks every once in a while. I forget his name. It's like Luke Stevens or something like that. And his TikToks are mainly just he's streaming and somebody asked him a question and he talks about it and stuff. And somebody asked him about GTA 6 of like, what do you think they can do to like elevate it and do all this stuff? And he was saying like he thinks that to be immersive a bit more, you're not going to have like a weapon wheel like before where you just hold on to L1 or whatever and then just pick whatever you want. That'll be tied to your car. So you got to like go to your car to get the gun or whatever. Then it puts more emphasis on your car and stuff like that.
I don't like that.
I was like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. I can already see myself picking a gun, being like, okay, I like the way this one works, and sticking with that instead of going to my car every 5 seconds.
I want to pull an RPG out of my butt.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather just do that.
And like, like he's a person that I already don't agree with a lot of stuff. Like he does. Because what I worry about is there's just like this group of gamers out there that are just like, I want the most immersive, biggest world and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, I don't fucking want that. Like, like he was a big, I don't know how he felt after the fact, but Crimson Desert, like a big defender of it, or at least like a big, like talking it up
Yeah.
of like, oh, this is gonna be like, the next big thing and stuff. And Crimson Desert already just like from the rip, I was just like, I don't know, like it seems too big.
Mm-hmm.
It seems too like systems on systems on systems, and it's just like this is kind of what kills it a little bit for me with Red Dead 2, where I know that people love Red Dead 2, but I kind of just want to go and fuck around. I don't need the cowboy simulator.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I don't need a criminal simulator. So hopefully whatever they show at the end of the month will calm me down a bit of like, okay, we're still insanity. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
That's what I want.
Maybe all these systems are there if you want them, but if you don't, you could just play normally and stuff like that. Of like maybe you can choose what to be in your weapon wheel, and so like maybe
that's okay.
And like I could walk around with the whole thing filled out and stuff, but then you can have stuff that's just at your storage locker in your car and stuff. You can have stuff and be more immersed that way.
I could do that
if there's options. I'll take it. If you want to be the most immersed criminal out there, go for it. I just want to fuck shit up.
Yeah, exactly. I want to play a video game, man.
I want to get to 6 stars, see how long I can last.
Dude, those tanks are gonna fuck you up.
No, I'm gonna be flying around in my DeLorean.
That's in
online.
Oh, didn't know
that. So yeah, we'll see at the end of the month. GTA 6. Next up, Call of Duty PlayStation port sales. So if you missed it, they released Black Ops 1 and 2 on PS4 and PS5. And we talked about this. I don't know if we talked about it on content or something.
We might have just a little bit.
But of what are these ports of, obviously these are PlayStation 3 games being onto PS4, PS5. And we were talking about like, did they figure it out? Of like figuring it because the PlayStation 3 had the weird architecture and all that, the cell processor. And so it made it just like a bitch to develop for the thing. But then that's why all the PS3 games on PS5 you have to stream. You can't just like download them. But like there was that, and then there was Metal Gear Solid 4, and there was something else. Oh, Toy Story 3.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was like, did they like figure this out or something? It has been found out later. These are the PC versions of the games being ported, which I did find weird going into. I kind of figured this was the case when I jumped into Black Ops 2, and there was like a manage files thing, and you could have like custom game presets. And I was like, I know it's been like over 10 years since this game. I don't remember all this. And they had like changed a bunch of shit in the game and stuff, but then there was one on Black Ops 1 when the map is loading in, and you have the like tips at the bottom, and then there was something to do with PC. I was like, these are the PC ports. Like, got it.
Do they work okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit ton of hackers. They didn't fix any of that.
Okay.
They're working on it, but yeah, it was fun to jump into.
Yeah.
Jumped into one match of Die Rise on Black Ops 2, died immediately. Not used to the 2 hits and you're dead.
Yeah, they made it a lot easier, man.
You don't think about it, but Black Ops 3 adding the 3rd hit kind of changes a lot. Because like I was just hitting a zombie at a window and was the leg, and then melee, and then back then the zombies would do like a double swipe every once in a while, then it's just like an insta kill. I died. I was like, oh shit, it was a lot harder than I forgot.
You're like, I used to be good at this.
But anyways, the port sales came out. These are all estimates, but it was interesting to see because Black Ops 1 sold 3 million, And Black Ops 2 sold a whopping 8.2 million
Damn.
copies.
That's actually pretty wild.
And just for the fun of it, I looked up best-selling games on both consoles just to see like where this would sit if all of these numbers were on one console.
Mhm.
So like obviously we don't know the split. This is PS4, PS5, just in total. It sold 3 million and 8.2 million. But so if all copies of Black Ops 1 were on PS4, it would sit at number 41 of best-selling PS4 games, in between Elden Ring and FIFA 17.
That's pretty crazy.
If all copies of Black Ops 2 were sold on PS4, it would sit at number 18, in between Days Gone and Star Wars Battlefront. And I think, and this is like below and above, so Days Gone and below, Battlefront above, and then I think just above that was Infinite Warfare.
Right.
So if everything was on PS4, it would have like just caught up to Infinite Warfare. If all copies of BO1 were on PS5, it would sit at number 15, tied with Final Fantasy 16, in between Monster Hunter Wilds and Arc Raiders. And then if all copies of BO2 were sold on PS5, it would sit at number 3.
That's fucking crazy.
In between EA Sports FC 26 and Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7 is number 2 on the list.
That surprises me too, but people love those games, so.
You got a guess for number 1?
Is it Astrobot?
No. Well, I'm surprised that doesn't get in there. It's like Wii Sports is like the highest selling Wii game.
Yeah, and it came with it. But so why is an Astrobot?
Okay, the number 2.
No, I don't. What is it?
You're playing it.
Oh, for real?
Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2? Nice.
It was like 23, 25 million, something like that. Which I was like, and they looked at that as like, this didn't sell enough.
Yeah, these people are money hungry.
But I think in comparison to Spider-Man 1, I think it didn't sell as much as the first game. And also Spider-Man 2's budget got like way too bloated. Like it ended up costing like $300 million or something like that.
What the fuck, man?
It was like, it just kept ballooning and ballooning.
It's like you guys just added like a little extra island.
Hey man, that wingsuit.
Yeah, that's what did it. That's what did
expensive. You saw that Sandman fight. That's a lot of particles.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Are you surprised by these numbers?
I guess a little bit, but at the same time, people have been talking about these games for years now. It's their favorites. They love it. It's nostalgic. I'm really surprised they didn't just go with the remaster for both of these, though. Because now I know damn well they're seeing these numbers and they're going to fucking do it. I guarantee it. It's going to happen.
I think this is just the easiest way to do it. Like, this is free money. Like, Iron Galaxy did this. And, I did think about it, and all these studios are getting laid off and everything. Iron Galaxy hasn't been touched, so good on them.
Yeah.
But like, I can't imagine like too much work gets put into this.
Yeah.
I can't imagine too much money gets put into this. And I think if maybe, I don't think Phil Spencer would have done it, but I think now with like Asha Sharma, like really honing things in, I think they just look at this as free money. They're like, all right, sick. It's like we're not gonna spend a bunch of time remastering this or anything. Yeah, I'm surprised of how high Black Ops 2 was. Not, or just both of these in general. Like, I thought that they would put these out and, because people talk a big game of like, back in the day, Call of Duty was king and, it was the best it ever was and all this stuff. But then I look at Modern Warfare 3, the new one
Yeah.
that brought back all the Modern Warfare 2 maps, and it was basically Modern Warfare 2 remake.
Mhm.
And then like everybody shit on it and didn't play it. It was like, this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty much like all the guns, it's all the maps and everything. It's just it, and it runs faster, it runs better.
I think that's the issue.
Because that's a thing of playing Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. It's like, dude, you feel like you weigh like 5,000 pounds walking around. Like I'm running around with an SMG just because it's like I just need to be faster because I'm just like, oh my God. And like even then you still like going through a window takes like 5 seconds because it's like, all right, here we go. And then somebody kills me. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, the consoles back then probably just couldn't handle the speed at, you know, how fast everybody's moving nowadays.
And then also with this, I think this is an obvious one with the success of all this. Will we get more ports?
Yeah. Yes.
What I'm wondering is how they're going to do it.
Mhm.
Because I think obviously Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. And I think honestly it'll be like the same split that we see here. Modern Warfare 2 will be the 8 million and Modern Warfare 3 will be the 3 million. The one that I'm kind of like, are they just gonna put it out like on its own? Like, but World at War, because that would be the only one that's left of, because Ghost, you start PS4,
Mhm.
so everything on is already on PS4, PS5. And then you had the Modern Warfare remaster from 10 years ago. So yeah, like World at War, like I know that people talk kind of highly about it, but it's not like a sought out one. It's like, are they just gonna kind of like put that out to just like, oh hey, by the way, this one's out?
Yeah, I find it to be a shame that it's not one of the higher ones. I mean, dude, it introduced zombies. I like the campaign a lot. Like, I love that campaign. I really wish they would remaster World at War.
Was the co-op campaign different than the solo campaign?
It just leaves out 2 missions.
Oh, okay.
And they're actually pretty good missions, which sucks.
I don't remember much from the campaign because,
to be fair, we just fucking
you and Deja we're just running, and I was just like, wow, look at that. What? Oh, y'all are way over there fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just trying to catch up.
However, I did get like, man, if only we were able to record things back then. But what was it? Dejan was down.
Yeah, and there was a freaking tank rolling towards him, and I'm all trying to revive
It
him.
was so much the Austin Powers, like, stop!
It's just barely moving
Get
towards
out of
us.
the way!
He's like, hurry, hurry.
The slowest tank in the world. But yeah, I think that we'll totally see ports because,
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
again, like I'm saying, this has to just be like free money. I can't imagine this took long. I can't imagine this took a bunch of money to make. Because like even, there were a lot of rumors going into these ports coming out that they were removing theater mode, they were removing the emblem editor and all this stuff just because the theater mode, that's where a lot of glitches and exploits came in. Emblem editor, don't have to explain myself.
Nah, they're cowards for that one.
And but the games came out and
everything was still in
yeah,
there.
and they were just all there. So it was like, okay, so the worry was that they were putting too much work into these ports, but then the games just come out and they're just
pretty much the same
games.
thing. Yeah.
And so like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, very basic in the sense of, you don't have theater. I guess Modern Warfare 3 had theater mode,
Yeah, it did.
but like you don't have an emblem editor and stuff like that. So yeah, I could see this time next year they just put them out again.
I don't see why not.
And maybe World at War is included in that, or maybe it's 6 months down the line, and they're just like, it's like, oh, by the way, this one's out.
Shadow dropping.
Everybody's like, oh, it sells like 3 copies.
No, I would probably get it, to be honest with you.
You didn't get the Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. How are you going to play the campaigns? Now you got to pay full price.
Their campaigns are okay.
I got everything for 60 or 70 bucks.
Yeah.
Now it's 140.
I just wasn't really interested in replaying them or jumping back into them. They're
Terrible.
I find their campaigns, which is a hot take, but I find them to be pretty mid.
Hot take.
I don't know. The psychological aspects of their campaigns always kills it for me.
But Black Ops 2 campaign reveal trailer, sick as hell.
I'm trying to remember. What was it again?
Woods talking. And then he's like,
you can't kill me.
No. He's talking about because like now technology is risen and all this stuff, and he's, they're sending out these things thinking that they can replace soldiers. It's like, you'll never be able to replace men like us, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
But then there has like the bump, not like full dubstep, but like kind of dubstep.
Oh, like the song that's in the campaign, and even on one of the multiplayer maps.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try it out. Okay.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh.
There's no music or words.
Oh, okay.
But like it's the trailer that starts off and it's like, if people gave a shit now, this would be, and maybe YouTube was popping off a lot back then, so I'm sure this was a thing then. But where the trailer starts off and then it's like Frank Woods is like when you would start a campaign mission and say like who you're playing as, what the date is, location and stuff like that. And it was like Frank Woods, and it was like July whatever, 2025. And I was like, oh fuck. It's like we're in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. That was a cool trailer. I still listen to it every once in a while.
Of course you do.
It's sick, man. It's sick. And then that image that I sent you that had all the because it was like a bunch of games from July, a bunch of sales numbers and stuff. So there was like Assassin's Creed on there and blah 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 blah. All the way at the bottom was a little game called Halo Campaign Evolved, which sold 351,000. My first question on this: does this really mean anything? Because this would have really just included the early access.
Yeah.
Because the game didn't actually come out until the 28th. So, if we're talking, these numbers are like all the way to July 31st, right?
I think so.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, 31st. Then like we're talking 3 days worth of sales. And but I could just already see, I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I didn't see all this, but I'm sure people were seeing that and was like, huh, Halo washed.
Yep, it's dead. Dead game.
So yeah, this would only include the Ultimate Edition that would let you play 5 days early. You don't get Game Pass, so it'd be the full 70 instead of just 50. So yeah, I just want to wait and see. I've also never seen this image before of just like all the sales numbers and stuff. So I don't know how. Might also need to take all this with a grain of salt. Maybe this is just all bullshit.
It's possible. You never know.
I want to wait until August, the end of August, and get the August numbers and see.
See if it went up more.
Yeah.
I mean, it will, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what people were really expecting. I wouldn't have ever expected it to be like millions upon millions sold.
No,
but
of course not.
Forza Horizon 5 sold like 10 million copies.
Well, that's totally different, man. People love their car games.
So it's a weird one. It's a weird one. But talking about Halo, this is like a a news thing that happened that was kind of all over the place. Is it real? Is it not real? According to people's LinkedIn, it is real, but then according to insiders, it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over the fucking place. But Halo Studios hit with layoffs after Campaign Evolved releases. Yeah, when I was putting this together earlier in the week, people were updating their LinkedIn accounts of like, I've been working at Halo Studios since Halo Infinite, and blah blah blah. I had a great time, all this stuff.
Okay.
But I have experience in this and this and this and this. So if you're somebody out there hiring, looking for stuff like this, let me know. We don't have a number on the number of people, but that can also just be this didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
This could also be a thing of people are taking this out of context because like contractors exist.
That is true.
So that it's like, did they get laid off or was
their contract up? Yeah.
So, like, hey, you're going to work with us on Halo Campaign Evolved, and that's your contract.
Mm-hmm.
And then they make the game, and they're like, all right, see you later.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out soon enough, like what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know, because the internet is just
it's all over the place.
So crazy.
It is all over the place.
That it's just everybody wants the headline. Mm-hmm. And so it's it's the old news thing of people just want to be first now, and it's whoever's loudest and stuff. It's like, just tell me, are there a bunch of people that lost their jobs or not?
Yes and no.
Because then it's also, and we talked about this in our Halo review, this wouldn't surprise me either, because they've just been axing everybody. So when will Xbox be done restructuring? Because that's just all they've been saying of we're restructuring.
Yeah.
We're honing things in. We're restructuring.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this means anything for future remakes of Halo? If this one doesn't sell too well?
I guarantee you it's going to sell a lot more on Xbox. What I do think is that they're just going to, obviously, I think, just axe it from PlayStation consoles and stuff if they do another one.
I was like, no, this first one's on there.
No, yeah,
but yeah, if they do Halo 2, it won't be on.
But because I just don't see it selling too well on the PlayStation, to be honest with you. I do think that they'll go ahead and try number 2. People like the second one, I feel like, more than the first.
I'm looking forward to jumping into it.
Mm. It's pretty good. I like it. So I think that one will sell a lot more. They'll go for it, see how that goes. And then if it doesn't do well, then oh well, no more.
Because yeah, that's something I didn't say during the review was, we were both kind of lower on it, but it's just because it's the game. Like it's just what the game is and stuff. But something I didn't say is that, this doesn't kill Halo for me. Like I'm still looking forward to jumping into Halo 2 and Halo 3, like especially 3, because I know that people are like this is where it's fucking at.
Oh yeah.
It's 3.
It just kept getting better going on with the series, so it's like Gears.
Gears 3? That was cool.
It was good.
I'm looking forward to E-Day, man. I played they had the multiplayer beta going on for a bit. Jumped into that. I didn't jump into the versus at all because that's like the 6v6 or 4v4 arena, and I've just seen videos of like people play.
Oh, you would have got demolished.
Play the old games, and they're doing like the
cover to cover.
Like Call of Duty has slide canceling. They have whatever the fuck this magic is. Yeah, just like zipping through the map and everything. I was like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
So they also had Horde mode in there, but they have a different thing going where it's like Horde Siege, and it's like 3 teams of 4, which I don't really know why there are 3 teams because it's all PvE. And, I'm with my squad of 4, and like we kind of cross paths with the other squads every once in a while,
Mm,
but we're all individually doing our own objectives. So I don't really understand why there's 12 people on the map. But Horde Siege is like, we have these objectives for you, and you do the objective, and then once you complete enough of these objectives, then you can extract. And then they still have the normal horde mode of just how many waves can you last and stuff like that.
mm,
It was fun. I never played horde mode before. It would have been more fun with if I had like actual people.
right.
If I was playing with a party and stuff like that,
Mm,
because it's just a lot of, this is my first experience with this stuff, and it's like, you know, we need to close these emergence holes and stuff. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And like found out like much later you're supposed to be throwing grenades in there.
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even know how I was supposed to get grenades. Like, uh, so yeah, but it was fun killing people. So
Yeah.
that was fun to jump around
In the game. In the game, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
He doesn't have people in his walls.
What I will say about the remakes, though, if they don't sell well, this better not mean anything for you. Because if it does, you're about to be in a rude awakening. Or, we just talked about Gears of War E-Day. Xbox console exclusive. I know it's still on PC, but console exclusive. You're cutting out a whole area. I don't think it's going to sell that well. So you better not be like, oh, I didn't make enough money. Like, you better get used to it for a while, buddy.
Because especially right now, most people have a PlayStation 5. I feel like they won this generation.
This generation, last generation.
It's like they lost during the PS3 generation, but it's a ballsy ass move on Xbox's part, making it just straight up exclusive.
Like, again, I understand where their mind is at. You just got to do it with the new console.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep, because honestly, and I said this last time. I do think that it's a good move to do. Of, hey, Halo Campaign Evolved, we're putting on PlayStation. Forza Horizon 5, we're putting on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Fable, we're putting on PlayStation. Gears of War E-Day, we're putting on PlayStation. And it's all of these PlayStation, we're putting them on PlayStation. But then you get to the next Halo game. You get to Halo 2 remake. You get to the next Gears of War. You get to the next Forza. You get to the next Fable. And it's these games that hopefully come out and people really dig and really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, hey, we're not on PlayStation anymore. You got to come to us.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's like something that they do need to do. But
it's the only Gears that was on PlayStation was the remake of the first game.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the first one. And
exactly.
It's not super special or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think on our rankings, we put it in C tier.
Oh yeah.
It's
not like super terrible or anything, but
and it's not like if they put Gears of War 2 on there either, I don't think that's going to change anybody. But
no,
but I'm hoping that E-Day is like a turning point of, and I don't know how 4 and 5 were, but of just seeing how the trilogy is. Like I'm hoping that E-Day is like a big. They have a good opportunity going back to Marcus and Dom.
Yeah,
of like really getting you in. So yeah, hopefully they just keep going, because I would love to see more remakes. And yeah, I just want Xbox to succeed, because PlayStation, they got too much. They got too much leeway right now.
Yeah, and they're pretty anti-consumer for the most part. They're just as bad as Nintendo on some things. So yeah, I'm with you. I don't want an Xbox to tank and go under and stuff.
Next up, God of War Amazon show looking at possible recasts.
Did you see who they were gonna pick? Isn't it Dave Bautista?
Yeah. Ryan Hurst was cast as Kratos forever ago. Fun fact, he's the one that voiced Thor in God of War Ragnarok. So small world type of thing. While filming, Hurst suffered a torn bicep injury requiring 6 to 8 month recovery
That
process.
sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm a person that if I don't even care if it's just a tutorial video of how to do preacher curls,
Mm-hmm.
I swipe. I'm like, I don't even want the possibility
Of
to
it
see
being, yeah.
it get overextended. Like when we see people at the gym doing preacher curls and they're doing like
a lot
5,000
of
pounds
weight.
and stuff, I'm like, dude, you don't understand.
You're like, let me show you this video, man.
like I'm almost when they have like a shit ton of weight and they're just doing like the like smallest range of motion. It's like, thank God. Like I don't need you going all the way back down and then it's like because something's gonna happen. You're gonna
Wait, does it make you nervous doing them yourself?
well, I don't do a ton of weight.
Okay.
If I did a ton of weight, it would make me nervous.
I gotcha.
But like if you watch me, I'm very intentionally stopping at a certain point and then going back up. But yeah, he suffered a torn bicep injury. Sounds fucking
yeah, that hurts my arm, to be honest.
But the issue is that they were filming the show. Like he hurt himself on set. So they're filming the show. They have everybody cast. They have the production schedule, all this stuff. So recasting rumors started circulating with Dave Bautista being the front runner for the Kratos recast. And then this is also following rumors that for season 2, Atreus and Thrud, so Thanos, Thor's daughter.
Oh,
Thrud?
I don't remember her name.
I think it's Thrud. Will be recast with older actors. So first off, do you have any interest in the show?
I mean, what's it gonna be on? That's actually a big thing.
Amazon.
Okay.
So that is
I might check it out.
It is better.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shows I haven't watched from Amazon, but I hear that they're really good. The Boys.
Oh.
Invincible, I haven't gotten back to since season 1 ended because season 2 came out and then they took that break and I was like, I'll come back once the break is over. And then that took like 9 months. I was like, oh shit. And then like now they're working on like season 6.
Are you serious?
Like
Holy shit.
They're fucking far
okay
ahead now.
I thought they were still on like season 3.
No. I think that they just kind of like, this is the look of the show. We're not going to try and
go over the top.
Yeah, like this. And I think now they're just like pumping that shit out. But then I look at Fallout and I know that you haven't watched Fallout yet. You watched the first episode or whatever.
Yeah, I watched the first couple. It wasn't bad.
But like Fallout is really good. So it's this thing of Amazon has a good track record going. And we're going the Norse route. Obviously, Atreus is in the show. You played the old God of War games, right? Like a long, long time ago.
I did a little bit. I never did beat them.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, because people seem kind of split on like the direction of the show of going the Norse route and stuff like that. Would the Greece stuff even work to like even adapt any of that? Because I just view it as like PS2 games. And it's just him killing gods.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's better going the Norse route and then having flashbacks of what happened in Greece. Because the Greece thing is straight up just him fucking shit up, being angry. Spoilers, I guess, but he straight up kills his family and then their ashes are put on him. Like it would just be dark, gritty. And I don't think that's like necessarily a good thing for a show to just be completely that. So the Norse stuff is a good addition to it.
I had an idea. I forget the context of the scene or like what's happening, but in God of War 2018, when Kratos and Atreus I think they're arguing about something. Maybe it's like right after Atreus pulls Kratos out of the dream and stuff like that. But they're arguing, and Kratos says something about like, you know, like terrible things happen when you kill a god or something. And then Atreus is like, "How would you know?" And you know, there's that moment and stuff.
How do you know?
And but then like that could then be like a flashback episode of like, because somebody going into the show is just going to see a dad and a kid. The mom just died, and now they're going to do the ashes. They have no idea about Kratos. Like they have no idea that he killed everybody. So I think that'd be fun of a flashback episode showing like his start. And yeah, it could be a flashback thing of, you know, because like they're doing the trilogy remake with the Greek games. So I feel like you're bringing those back for a reason to just kind of give some content. Like we're not going to adapt these games because you're just killing everybody. I can't imagine there's much of a story to it, like especially character wise. Compared to the new games.
Okay, yeah, absolutely not. No.
Like, you know, when I look at adaptations, it's like, you know, Last of Us, obviously. Like that's already a movie. So just making that a TV show is easy enough. The newer God of War games is way easier. Fallout is fun because it's just like the world, but even what they're doing in the show, you could easily see as a game. Because it's like the exact same fucking thing of like, we have our main quest, and then this character shows up and is like, hey, here's this side quest that you can do. And Lucy being like, we gotta help him. And then Walton Goggins being like, oh my fucking, we just need to go on the main path. It's like, but the trophies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The reward.
But yeah, I think that'd be fun to see. I think the Norse stuff would be cool. I didn't look at the casting, but like they have a ton of like people when casting was being announced. There were like Thor was announced, Thrud was announced, Odin, you know, all these people that aren't in the first game.
Yeah.
And people are like, these people aren't even in the first game. But I think what'd be cool with the show is that you're going to be seeing Kratos, Atreus, and Mimir going to the mountain, going to Jotunheim to spread the ashes and stuff. And they're doing all their side quests and all this stuff. But then I think what's going to be fun is that you're going to see what's happening on Odin's side of things at the same time.
I completely agree. And I guarantee you it'll show like one of the ravens or something.
Yeah.
And like zoom into the eye, and then it's like Odin's like watching them all
like
creepy and shit.
Seeing their reaction in real time.
Yeah.
Obviously, spoilers for everything, but these are older games. But Thor's kids dying. And then seeing their reaction in real time of maybe Thor doesn't give a shit, but then Thrud is like, those are my brothers. It's like, man, fuck you guys. But yeah, like Odin is cast and Heimdall is cast and stuff like that.
I'm down for that because I would like to see all of that.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. And Dave Bautista, that take you out at all?
I've only really seen the guy in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm picturing. And hey, you know, he could surprise me. I mean, look at Bryan Cranston. He could do it. So I'm not going to judge too harshly if they do pick him for it. I think he could do good.
Yeah,
But he doesn't necessarily fit Kratos for me for some reason.
He'll figure it out. I mean, it's kind of, especially at the beginning of the show, you just need like a broody person. He could figure that out. He was a wrestler.
That is true. He wouldn't be too difficult to brood.
And you know, I think of like I started Guardians 2, and even just thinking of like moments with him and like Mantis and their like character moments and stuff, it's like he knows how to do things.
You know, yeah, his character does lock in sometimes and like tries to give some good. advice and wisdom.
Thinking
So
like Guardians 3 with the kids.
yeah,
Of like him finally not really letting go of like him just being a dick the whole time, but it's just like that's like his weakness is
Mhm.
like, oh, kids, you know, of them dancing at the end and wanting him to dance, and this whole fucking trilogy, he's like, dancing's for losers, like,
Yeah.
you know, and then, but he's with kids and he finally breaks down and starts dancing. It's like, I think it'd be fun. I
Mhm.
think it'd be fun. And he's already used to walking around without a shirt all the time, so there's that too.
Very true. Yes.
Uh,
No, I think it'll be good. Even if he is picked and stuff, like it'll be just fine.
yeah. So yeah, looking forward to that. I guess we're looking at like 2028. It's a long ass time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Also, I didn't put it in here, but God of War La Fe, February. Pretty
Damn.
cool.
It's coming soon.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that game.
Uh, so yeah,
So how is Beast of Reincarnation?
I'm glad you asked. So here is my Beast of Reincarnation review.
Mm-hmm.
This originally was going to start as impressions because I thought you went back to work on Friday, but you went back Thursday. So I thought we were going to record the podcast on Thursday. So I had a couple more days with the game.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation, just very briefly, just like it's the Game by Game Freak, which is the Pokemon people,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty crazy because I was looking at all their games of like what they've made, and like, yeah, for like the past 30 years, it's like 99% Pokemon and Pokemon related things.
Mm-hmm.
There's some other games here or there, but it's like mobile games type of thing. So for them to just completely pivot and like, we could make a action Souls like type of game. It's like okay, like go for it, I guess.
Yeah.
It was on Game Pass, which is why I checked it out. Uh by the end, I was like 25 hours in when I beat the game. And then maybe like 3 of those hours were spent leveling up. So, you know, that 20 to 25 hour range to beat the game.
Yeah.
By the end, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
It was pretty solid. There's some, and I think for me, the game gets a lot of, um, not necessarily leeway, but just kind of like, my main thought with this game is like, this is the Pokemon people, and this is their first attempt making something at this.
Mm.
Fucking bravo.
Right.
So this is like really good for like a first attempt. You know, I just think of like a bunch of games like these that people create a studio to make a game like this, and then like even those fail
Yeah.
at feeling good and, you know, stuff like that, having a style to it and stuff. And so yeah, for this to be the Pokemon people that have been doing this for 30 plus years and to make something like this, there's a lot of character designs that it's like, obviously this is the Pokemon people.
Mhm.
It's like it's a fucking Bulbasaur right there.
Dang, really? So like you can tell like some of these animals are inspired by their.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like there's one that's like a turtle looking dude, and then he like evolves.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
the bosses will evolve, and then it gets like a thing on its back that looks like the lily pad thing.
Dude, what if it is low key?
Prequel.
Maybe. No. It's in the future though. This game is Beast of
So the
Reincarnation.
Pokemon have gone rampant.
Maybe. But what if they're connected loosely or something?
Whoa.
That'd be kind of cool.
Hadn't thought about that. But yeah, I've made a list of pros and cons.
Okay.
So let me run you through my pros. Combat feels good. Feels good. This is a Souls-like to an extent. It has a lot
Yeah.
of the elements in it of, um, you know, boss fights. Obviously, every chapter ends in a boss fight. You have your campfires, which are basically bonfires. So, you rest at them. That's how you refill your stim packs. When
Mhm.
you rest at them, the enemies that you defeated respawn and everything. Um, but it's a lot more accessible because there are difficulty options. So like I played on normal, but there's a harder difficulty. Once you beat the game, there's an even harder difficulty, but then there's also a story difficulty.
Okay.
So, and I would imagine it just makes the parry window a bit bigger. Uh, you probably just or you take less damage. I
Mhm.
can't imagine like maybe you deal more damage, but it would just be an easier experience if this is a game that you don't necessarily have to bang your head on. This is also a very parry heavy game.
Mm.
Um, Something very early on that I was kind of chuckling at is like they obviously saw uh Expedition 33. It was like we could put in some of these elements because the Steam description has it's like it's action combat and turn-based combat. And I was like, turn-based? But I think what they're talking about is you kind of get the Final Fantasy VII, I think more remake. Maybe Rebirth had it too, but like where you press whatever uh button up top and then the skill tree comes up for another character
Mm.
and
Mhm.
you say like Barrett use this skill on the enemy and stuff
Yeah.
because you have your dog companion Koo, uh and I played on Xbox, you press Y and then like a bunch of skills will come up and then you pick which skill you want and then like a little quick time event thing will come up and then it'll always do the skill, but then you hitting the quick time event in the shaded area like makes it hit more. So like maybe its standard damage output is like 20, but then if you hit it in the right time, then now it's 30.
Okay.
So like it doesn't hurt you, but it just helps you. But I just found that funny because that's how uh
Expedition is.
Expedition was. um but yeah, it's a very parry heavy game. It's not super punishing with the timing. I'm sure if you get to the harder difficulties, it's
Oh,
way
yeah.
more
Probably
you need to be
Sekiro
way
vibes.
more precise. But it's really nice because you get the patterns down on these enemies. You see, it's the typical they're telegraphing a move to kind of tell you what they're about to be doing, and then you just kind of stay on that rhythm of bing 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 bing, and
Yeah.
then they'll have like their kind of cool down moment if you get them all of like, oh fuck, this guy's too strong. Yeah. um has some cool anime moments. This is very uh the opening of this game is sick as fuck
Oh, really?
because it's like the tutorial just kind of teaching you how to do everything,
Mm.
but they give you unlimited health and unlimited stamina. Ku has unlimited points so that you could just keep
Just going
doing stuff.
crazy.
And yeah, like you just feel fucking incredible. Like you're just running through, there's explosions happening and all this stuff, and you're taking out enemies, and you just feel like the most badass person. It's like, holy
It
shit.
does sound dope. Yeah.
And then the ending in the final battle has a moment where I was kind of like, oh fuck, like please no. Uh Something you might not like. Pretty much every boss has a second phase,
Mm.
but I'll save it for the cons because that gets more into a con.
Okay.
But the final fight, I was getting into a second phase, and I was like, oh my god, like I have like no health left. I have no stims left. It's like I have nothing. And but you get like powered up in a way to where like you just feel sick doing it. It's like, dude, fuck yeah. So the beginning of this game, really cool. Ending of this game, really cool. The middle, pretty good. So, and then yeah, Game Freak making this game is pretty wild. Excellent first attempt. I'm looking forward to if they make a second Beast of Reincarnation, if they just make a different game like this. I'd love to see what they learn from it. Some cons. I have this broken up into 2 groups. So this is cons that the developers have addressed. So issues that I had, but they've already said, hey, we're looking into this because this is complaints that other people have, and they've gotten player feedback. So one is the camera and field of view is too close to the player. So really where this kind of just hurts is a lot of these bosses are big enemies, big creatures and everything, and so it can be hard sometimes to see what move they're actually doing, right, because you're just too close. And so just being able to just pull the camera back a little bit would help out a lot with that. Because yeah, like there's some boss fights where there's just like you're fighting in a more deserty area and there's like dirt flying around, like dust clouds.
Yeah.
And then it's just you're so zoomed in, and then there's also dust clouds that are, or Ku is doing a skill that brings up these like bushes and stuff, and it just like starts making the screen too crowded, and it's just like you might miss a parry or two because you're like, oh, fuck, like I didn't even see you swinging.
Yeah.
But they've addressed it and they said that they're working on it, so
okay,
maybe by the time you get to it, it'll be fixed.
That'd be nice.
Better cutscene pacing. I told you this. There are yeah, there was that. That gets into a con. We'll get to it.
Okay.
But yeah, cutscene pacing. There's just a lot of long pauses between people talking. Like I'd be like, "So Skylar, how are you today?" And then you'd finally talk.
Good.
This is like okay, guys, come on. And even like moments that it's supposed to be like something is happening type of thing, and there's just like this pause, and it's just like, all right, come on. It's like,
let's get to it then.
It's like I'm already not fully in to like really paying attention to the story, and it just makes it really easy to just like pick up the phone and just start scrolling a bit.
Yeah.
It's just like I'll get back to you when like I'll listen to what you're saying, but like I'll get back to you when the cutscene ends and I can start playing again. Performance updates. The game runs pretty good, but there are some spots where it gets pretty choppy. Chapter 2 specifically, there's like this area that has like a bunch of waterfalls, and holy shit, this game fucking chugs. Like it cannot handle all this shit going on around it. Luckily when you get into fights, it kind of calms down because I think now the game is just focused on
the combat itself.
thing.
Yeah.
And it's not worried about everything else around you. But like you're just traversing around, and yeah, you're just like, just like holy shit.
Damn. Did they address that?
Yeah. We're still in the developers have addressed, so they're working on it. But then there's just like a weird thing of like in chapter 11 or 12, like at the very end of the game, you're just in like a big hallway, and the game starts dropping frames.
What the hell?
Like I guess there's just like a lot of enemies on screen. But yeah, like I'm just running through this hallway, and it's just like why? It's like literally it's just like a giant ass hallway that you're just going through.
That is weird.
So just weird stuff like that. Then making items for Ku more visible, more visually noticeable. So when you're going around, he'll bark at you and it'll be like, here's it. Like he sensed an item, and he sensed a campfire. He sensed a, whatever, but he'll bark. And then I'm just kind of like looking around. I'm just like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Where?
Because then it'll give you a notification of like, Ku found a treasure, Ku found a tool or whatever. But then it's like looking for the icon on the screen. It's just like, I don't
I
know.
don't see it. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know
Okay.
where this is. So that's the cons that the developers have addressed. So a lot of just, little things that they could easily fix. Some cons that they haven't addressed and that are kind of, this is just what the game is. So uh the game can be pretty repetitive. So um they do have a skill tree and you can get all these different moves and stuff. I didn't do that, so maybe that's why it's so repetitive, but it
Could
is
be.
still just,
Just a hack and slash kind of thing.
yeah, it's still just like a bunch of different moves that are still going to get you to the same point. And but then where the biggest point of repetition comes from is there's like 20 boss fights in the game. Like uh but there's only like 7 or 8 bosses. So you fight bosses multiple times
Ooh.
throughout the game. And it makes sense story-wise why they're doing it, but it's just you fight a boss at like hour 2 and then they come back at like hour 12 and the game is like, oh, it's this creature again, and oh, it's stronger and all this stuff. And like, sure, it's stronger, but like there was a 10-hour gap in between me fighting it the last time, so I'm also stronger.
Yeah.
So it's just the same fight again. They don't add any moves. So it's just all the same moves again. So you just kind of, when you fight the boss again, it's just more of like a refamiliarizing yourself of like, oh, right, those are the moves that you do. And so then I just know exactly what they're going to do. And then that gets to the second phase. Like most of these bosses have 2 phases, but like the second phase is really just an extra health bar
Mm.
because it doesn't change anything. They don't
That
really
seems like a really big con to me.
they don't really add any new moves. Like they
Yeah.
maybe add one new move, but even like the moves that it'll do depends on where you are and uh, relative to the boss. So there's like some moves that you just like may not ever see because you're staying close to the pocket. There are maybe moves that you'll never see because you're so far out, and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that was a thing that was kind of like, okay, here's this fucking boss again. And it's like relearning its moves. And it's like, all right, here we go. Because there's some bosses that you fight uh, twice. So, like, you fight him here, then you fight him again much later.
Mhm.
There are other bosses that you fight like 3 times, like 3 or 4 times. So, it's just like, okay, like, that's where we get to if they make a sequel or just another game like this. I hope that they do a bit more in that department. Again, like I understand story wise, it makes sense why they're doing it, but it's just like, okay,
It just sounds really lazy to me.
we gotta, yeah, because it feels like you're almost just extending the
Mhm.
game by just like, here's this enemy again, but it's stronger. It's like, yeah, but I'm stronger too.
It's like, well, then add something to it. Make it look a little different. Give it a new move set. Do something. Don't just like give you the same old fucking boss from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they should have done. It's just
Mhm.
like maybe, and maybe I don't understand what was going on in the story because like it's Beast of Reincarnation, and so I don't know if it's just these bosses that are reincarnated. In my mind, I'm thinking they're cloning him. And so that's why I'm like, it makes sense that they're here again. But, if they're cloning him, I think it'd be cool to like, we should have them do this.
Mhm.
It's like give them a new move set. Uh so that's probably like the biggest con is just kind of like, okay, I know how these 7 bosses work.
Yeah.
And so I'm just fighting them over and over again.
Yeah, that sounds, I don't know. That's an interesting decision on their part.
And then the story just gets so convoluted. Uh they play the story as a mystery for like the first like 17 hours. And then in like the last like 2 to 3 chapters, they just dump everything on you.
Oh,
and it's just like
amazing writing.
It's just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
Good.
Like, now I'll tell you what's going on with all this. It's just like, I don't care anymore. You lost me. You can't interact with stuff when like an important message is coming through and stuff. And so I'm just like walking around just waiting for the person to stop talking. And then I pull the lever, then go on to the next thing, a new message starts. I'm just like, dude, it's like, dude, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But that was Beast of Reincarnation.
I really thought you were gonna put another con being you can't look at the sky.
You know, they say that it did nothing. And maybe I just wasn't looking at the right thing. Because I think there's like a crescent moon in the sky. And it's like whatever is going on in this world. But I never found it.
Oh.
Because, I don't.
Because it's an achievement or a trophy.
Yeah. So, I don't know if. Because they tell you that at the beginning, like, oh, this is why you can't look at the sky and stuff. So I found a campfire because I figured you're going to look at the sky and then it's going to kill you. Because they're like, you get in trouble if you look at the sky. So I found a campfire just in case I died. Then I would just go back there.
Right there, yeah.
But then I looked up multiple times in the game and there's I know that there's some structure in the sky because I've seen it in cutscenes, but I'm like, I don't ever know where the fuck that thing is. Also something I didn't say, or I don't think I said, but of this being a more forgiving Souls-like, like I said, it has a lot of the same. You have your bonfires, you have your stim packs, you have your boss fights, tougher enemies, stuff like that. If you die, you lose nothing.
Oh.
You just go back to whatever campsite you sat at.
That's not bad.
And the game is also very generous on campsites. Like there are moments where I sit at a campsite to be my checkpoint or whatever, and then I just like cross a bridge, and then there's another campfire.
Oh.
Like what the fuck? You're like, all right. I guess now I don't have to cross this bridge again. But yeah, like when you die, you don't lose any of your currency. Skill points you get by killing enemies. So just like you just kill just like a normal fucking enemy out there, then you get a skill point. You still have your level system that each level gives you a ability point, I think is what it's called. And then that's like your strength, vigor, and whatever the hair stuff is called. Then that's like the slower stuff, but then you have a skill tree that has like a shit ton of skills and all this stuff. And those points, every time you kill an enemy, you get a point. So the like 3 hours that I spent leveling up and stuff was there's a campsite that has like 7 enemies around it. And so you just go to that campsite, kill the enemies, sit down, rest, kill the enemies again, and just keep keep
doing that.
And you're getting like 7 skill points at a time and stuff. Because they can get pretty fucking expensive. Some of the skills. Because it goes like 8 to 15 to 32, and there's some that are like 88. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Like they're wanting me to, because there's like the roots, because the skill tree is a literal tree, and all the like finisher moves and stuff like that are like the branches of the tree. But then there's like a bunch of roots that are like more passive and kind of stuff, like passive abilities that you're doing and stuff. And I was focusing on those, and like, yeah, like I think I finished Emma's roots, didn't even touch anything of Ku. And it's just like, dude, there's way too many fucking skill points. Like somebody was saying something, and because I was just looking up like what's the best farming spot and stuff, and somebody was like, he reset his attributes and they gave him back like 5,000 points or something like that, and like that still wasn't everything.
Damn, really?
Yeah, like it's a shit ton. So, but yeah, that's Beast of Reincarnation.
Well,
It's fun.
yeah. Whenever you bring your Xbox back, I'll check it out. See how I like it.
The opening is cool. I think you'll like it. It's a good entry point, I think,
Okay.
because it's not as challenging.
Right.
And well, I mean, I say that Liza P is a good entry point too, but then somebody stopped playing it.
Something else came out, and then I just never jumped back into it.
So, how dare you?
I finished Kena. Kena.
They haven't talked about that sequel in forever.
They haven't. It's been a few months.
Maybe next month.
Hopefully. I'd like to know more.
PlayStation usually does a September thing. So maybe. Hopefully.
We'll see.
I doubt it's this year anymore.
No.
It was dated for, or at least the window was 2026. I doubt
No.
it's this year anymore.
More than likely not. There's way too many other high profile games coming out. It would be a death wish.
There's people still announcing September dates.
What the fuck?
It's like, will y'all fucking cut it out? It's like, stop it.
They're just trying to avoid GTA.
We're
man.
crowded. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Go to next year. Next year, February is already starting to build up. Just go.
Dude, yeah, we're gonna have so much to play and needing to get to and wanting to play, but then we're wanting to play this and then
That's how I feel with like GTA 6 is, people were so bummed out that it got moved from May to November. It's just like, dude, I can probably list like 10 games that I'm wanting to get to.
yeah.
It's like, I'll be fine. Like my main thing is just trying to get done with all of them before GTA comes out. Cause like right now I'm not in like the most hype state, but like I know how my brain is. And I know that once I actually get into the game, it's just going to be like, I hope I'm done with my thesis by that point. Because I'm not going to want to be doing anything.
Honestly, same. I'm gonna be just like glued to my PlayStation.
But yeah, so those were some of the things that happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
What we might be talking about next week depends.
What is it?
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh, really?
D23 is next week.
Oh, I see. Nice. Okay. They better do something with it. I want more.
Prediction. Because maybe they talk about Kingdom Hearts 4. Maybe they give a window, a date, even. Fall 2027.
I'm going to say summer 2027.
It's too close.
You think so?
Because Final Fantasy is going to be like April.
Oh, that's right. The third one is coming out. Then.
Revelation.
Okay. Then, yeah, you're probably right. Fall.
Mm-hmm. And then it'll get delayed.
Let's say that.
To January/February 2028. I don't know. Square Enix has been doing better since. Like, I was thinking about this the other day of when Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out, and this would have been like 2018. And there was like some article talking about the game, and the creator was talking about the game. And I remember sending it to you, and both of us were just like, dude, I'll fucking believe it when I see it.
Yep.
Because we just knew how fucked Square Enix was back then.
Yeah, at least they came back, though. They're doing better. Like Capcom and Square Enix are just going at it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no, with me finishing it. So Beast of Reincarnation, I wasn't planning on beating or anything. Because I was just going to do the impressions and then just move on. Because I was just more wanting the game to kind of wet my whistle a little bit.
Yeah.
Because next month is Onimusha.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of the same game. Onimusha is a little more on the Souls-like side, but it's still combat-wise and stuff. It's pretty much the same. But then I was reminded of Phantom Blade. And I was like,
Fuck.
I was like, dude, I just got like,
I forgot about Phantom Blade.
I got like one of these games every month for the next couple months. Had Beast of Reincarnation this month, Onimusha next month, and then Phantom Blade the next month.
You said Onimusha, that was the demo that you played, right? And you said that I should check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you didn't.
Not yet. You saw how long it took for me to try out Pragmata?
Yeah. And what happened after you tried it?
I bought the game.
How about that? All right, that was some of the stuff that happened this week. So we'll be back next week talking about whatever happens, whatever the hell happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
This next week. This is also something new that we're trying. Instead of just coming up with one topic to talk about for an hour, just talk about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
actually, this wasn't bad. It was cool.
You had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Don't forget to check out our gameplay videos uploading this week at 007 First Light, Halo campaign involved, in Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, and we'll see you all next week.
Yep. Bye.